Tell us about this drug, what it's prescribed for and how it can be detrimental.
So it's a drug that's for epilepsy sufferers and it's to help them with their seizures. But if you are pregnant when you take it, there is a chance, a fairly substantial risk actually, that the child could be born with what's called fetal valproate fetal syndrome. And that is, it can be anything from congenital malformations to learning difficulties. There's been lots of campaigns around this, but what's really significant is that there's been a successful legal challenge in France with a payout to a mother called Marie Martin who took this claim. And the drug company was told that they were responsible for a lack of information, for marketing a product that knew to be defective, and a lack of vigilance. And she was awarded €250,000. And now Sanofi say that they're going to challenge this. They say that they felt they did tell the regulator about the known dangers as they evolved, and it was the regulator that didn't act. But what's significant here is that there was an attempt to make an illegal challenge in the UK, but it basically didn't get the funding, and it was discontinued in 2010. And Emma Friedman and her son Andy were part of this campaign. That's Emma and Andy there. And she says, you know, this sends out a clear message that they should have acted to prevent harm. And of course, what she's also saying is they didn't have their day in court. And the other thing to mention is that the French already have a fund funded by the government of €58 million so far, paid out to over 1,000 valproate victims. And yet, here in the UK, nothing has been paid to the victims. There's been reviews that have suggested that there should be a fund set up for the valproate victims. The government have continually looked at that, but as yet, there has neither been a successful legal challenge in the courts and nor has there been any fund, and yet they have exactly the same problems as all the sufferers in France.
Just very quickly, is the drug still being prescribed in this country?
The drug is prescribed, and it now, thanks to the campaigners, has plenty of warnings on the leaflets about not taking it when pregnant.